Today we are talking about the difference between a gas furnace and a heat pump. So overall, we're going to start at the beginning. They are ways to heat your home. They're both ducted systems, meaning the air is going to be blown into each room through a system of metal ducts. They're typically metal, they can be other materials sometimes. And they're both very efficient. So on the gas furnace side, you can get up to 95% efficiency, which means your fuel, natural gas, is being burned. 95% of it is being burned. So it's really quite efficient. On the flip side, a heat pump can actually be more than 100% efficient, if that blows your mind. It's pulling warm air from outside, cleaning it, and then putting it into your indoor air. Now, the two differences between these systems, between using outdoor air and using an actual fuel source, is that gas furnaces, typically you're going to need a cooling system. Portland's getting a little warm these days, so for those 2 weeks in the summertime, you probably might want to have an air conditioner. A heat pump provides cooled air. It can pull air from outside and cool it and give you, in essence, what seems like air conditioning, but in the colder months. So for those 2 weeks in December when we have snow, you might want a furnace backup to heat it when it's so cold you can't get enough heat from outside. So I find it fascinating because comparing these two, one of them you might want an auxiliary furnace and the other one you might want an auxiliary air conditioner. So all told, a gas furnace is usually between $4,000 and $6,000, depends on the size of the house, depends on the efficiency, depends on the brand, and any specials they might be running at that time. Heat pumps is about the same, between $3,000 and $6,000. And air conditioning, about the same, between $3,000 and $6,000. So all told, if you have duplicate systems on both sides, it could be a lot of money. But it just kind of depends on what you're most interested in. I find people that opt for a heat pump are really into energy efficiency because you're typically spending less money and you're using less fuel. So you're not burning any fuel at all, except when you're running that air conditioner. And then on the other end, on the gas side, you can get super efficient systems, but you're also going to have an air conditioner when you need summertime cooling. If you have any other questions about stuff like this, I love geeking out on systems in a home, so feel free to reach out to me and let me know if you have any other questions about stuff you'd like me to address so that you can kind of get the gist or the sort of bird's eye view of all of these different things. I hope you have a wonderful day and we'll talk soon. Take care.